What's up, dudes? It's Like Crypto, and today we're going to be talking about one of the hottest crypto trends as of right now, and that is, of course, prediction markets, which is a space that a lot of different entities and players want to really get into as of right now. As we already know, Coinbase and Kraken already announced that they are going to be launching their own prediction markets as well. Could be launching soon as this year, and it's only a matter of time until others will following suit, whatever it's Binance or Digital Currency Group. So either they're going to be launching their own or they're going to be investing on some of the existing ones. So in this video, we are going to be going through basically all the top platforms, and most of these don't have their own tokens yet. So that you can basically get a very, very large airdrop if you're going to be participating on them. And you can also make considerable amount of money if you have insider information or you're just really good at doing predictions, as there's not going to be a lot of lucrative ways to make money in the bear market, especially if you're not really into derivatives. So the first entry here, but probably the most one that everybody knows, is Polymarket. Polymarket airdrop is going to be the largest airdrop happening this year. It's very guaranteed that they are going to be launching this year, and they're probably going to be launching their token right at the conjuncture when we're going to be having the top of the bull cycle. So maybe in somewhere like summer or end of summer, perhaps. And it's pretty simple. It's a good platform as you can buy a position and then you can sell it at any point. There's very low fees here. So this is basically the cheapest platform to use. Polymarket has raised $2.3 billion, which is insane amount of money. And that means that the valuation of the airdrop is going to be very significant, especially if they're going to be doing anywhere from above 10% of the supply in terms of the airdrop. And people obviously who are going to be trading a lot and winning a lot are going to be getting most amount of money. So Polymarket is definitely not too late to farm. I have just opened up new accounts throughout our second entry, which we need to talk about, known as Semantic Layer, which we did talk about on our last airdrop video. And basically what this is basically a bot. So it basically will follow one AI model, which automatically will trade for you. Opening an account does cost you $10, but it's a small sum in case you're going to be trading. I don't know. I have a very small portfolio over here. And basically you choose one of the models. I really recommend probably going with the counters, as they are going to be performing a lot better. And it will automatically trade for you. And some of them performance is like 5% here on the better ones. So around 4% RYI, not too bad. So if you deposit $100, now the bots would be at $104. So you're not going to make a lot of money through this, but it's going to be automatically trading for you. I've talked to the developers. They're going to be adding another platform into this list besides Polymarket. I don't know what that is, but that's going to be happening at some point. And also, it's going to be really, really good for volume. And you're going to be farming two different airdrops, as the 4.2 Semantic Layer is going to be having their own airdrop as well. The only negative here is that you're not exactly a custodial of the accounts they're going to be creating here. And of course, there's the problem that they're kind of smart contract accounts. So there's kind of like a risk there. But that's why I haven't put all my money here. I just keep them on my main Polymarket account. But it's another tool where I'm just basically trying to get a lot of volume, because I don't want to stress out and open and close at the right times. I'm okay taking that loss long as I get volume and I get basically to farm two airdrops at once. Another platform which we have also talked about on the channel is Kalshi. Kalshi has raised $1.3 billion. I think their CEO was the first female at 30 to become a billionaire or something like that. I don't remember the exact statistic, but whatever, it's very irrelevant. I don't think, by the way, I don't think female CEO is a good plan, but let's see. I hope it will not burn us. And Kalshi is something that does require KYC, so it's not going to be an option for everybody, but because it does require KYC, the bullish thing here is that there's going to be less eyeballs on the platform, and potentially Kalshi's airdrop could be more valued than Polymarket's due to those things. Now, one of the things also is important here is that there's an interest rate on the platform. So if you have a position that is, I believe, over $250 on the platform, you are going to be getting 3.25 ROI on that USDC on the platform. So that is a very, very good bonus for you. So you're getting interest by holding positions. Selling and buying is not as good on the platform. So here we have 64, but it doesn't. The payout says $1 with a $1 buy, but in reality, it should be like $1.4 or something like that with this multiplier. So it works a bit differently if you're going to be doing bets that are under $1. So just so you know, and the fees are a bit higher, I guess, because there's like a bit of a fee when you do a purchase. So I'm just saying that it's going to be a bit of a different option for you. But these are going to be very minimal fees if you're going to be trading in hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars in some case. And I also do think that Polymarket has like best markets and best things to bet on. All of these have like crypto, sports, politics. Those seem to be the most major ones. And I think maybe the other ones need to have more options. I don't know how many they are per platform, but you can clearly tell that Culture is probably the second largest and they have second most amount of options. Some of the other ones on this list don't have as many things to bet on. And that can be a good thing or bad thing depending on your specialties, whatever your sports better or something else. But Kalshi, yes, another good idea, and I think should be farming both of these. Then we have Predict Fun. This is on, I think this is on Base. Let me just actually confirm. Yes, it's on Ethereum Base, Polygon, Arbitrum, Skull, and Hyper AVM. So if you like multi-chain interaction, this is another platform that you can do. There is also the platform is having their own custodial wallet. So that's not maybe something like in Polymarket, technically you own the money. And in Kalshi, these are not like exactly decentralized betting in that sense, but I don't think that's a big problem. I don't think there's going to be rugs. We don't know much about Predict Fund. There's not like a team page over here. There's developers and some types of things. And there's a good volumes, good numbers here. A lot of people already using this, 83,000. If you're also going to be signing under me, you're going to be getting discounts on the purchase fees on the platform. As I said, there's not as many different options available on this platform in terms of things to bet on compared to Kalshi and Polymarket, but there's still a decent amount of different options here. The problem is that we probably would need to have more things to bet on in general, and maybe people should be able to like submit ideas and maybe get points for doing so. But these have a clear point system, which I do like, because let's remind that yes, Kalshi and Polymarket are likely going to have an airdrop, but they don't have any transparent way right now in terms of like what is going to be the system. So right now, there's predictors have their own point system, which is good. So there's a transparency. Then obviously there's going to be an airdrop at one point, and also we kind of know exactly like what we're standing right now. So I'm pretty low on the prediction markets right now, but I'm gonna be amping up the volume on predict beta as well. And we could argue that maybe these are gonna be the first ones to actually launch their token, as the point system is already live. Next up, we have also opinion trade, and I think this was shilled by CZ, which could mean a couple of things. One is it might be get acquired by Binance Smart Chain. And because it's Binance Smart Chain based, that is also very important. They also do have a point system and a referral system. So I would appreciate if you're going to be signing under me and you're going to be getting a fee, 5% fee discount on the platform. Opinion trade, I like it, but they do have a bit of higher fees. So if you're not going to be, if you're going to be trading $1 per market, you are going to be having a bit of a not great time in terms of the actual things. And there's a lot of different options here as well. In terms of the markets, I kind of like it. And you know, what I'm actually on the leaderboard. Okay, I'm pretty low. I'm gonna get more points here. But it's another good prediction marketplace. I like the platform, and giving based on Binance Smart Chain is definitely a strength, and that might mean that I think there's a high implications that this could be listed on Binance, and you would be relatively early in terms of the farming, and it's not over farmed. There's not like as many users here as on some of the other platforms. Then we have Limitless, which did already have their first airdrop, but they are going into the second route. So this is actually one of the very few ones that do have already their token, but there's currently a season 2 currently ongoing on the platform. There's also staking, which you can do for the Limitless token. And there's some other challenges also available on the platform. And, you know, and there's also a transparent point system. And here is basically when it's going to be ending. So that's going to be ending actually in 6 days. And it's very plausible that there's going to be a season 3 as well. But yeah, it's another option that you can basically go for. And it seems to have a lot more like price predictions. And this might be a lot more crypto focused markets here, which might be an actual good thing. As we have too much manipulation on some of the other things. Pizza versus burger. What is this? Okay. But whatever. Another one to basically look into. Then we have Myriad Markets. This is on Abstract. So if you want to farm Abstract, this is another option that you can go for. It doesn't have very many markets and it doesn't have that much volume compared to some of the other things out there, but the platform is pretty good. There is a transparent leaderboard here in terms of what is going on. And there seems to be a fair amount of users apparently as well. We did feature this already before on the channel, and there's also some quests that you can do here, which are just like quizzes basically, and you can get some extra points by doing them. So if you want to accumulate points, the limbos, and those are going to be eventually traded into the actual airdrop. So I've been using this a bit, but not as much as the others. It's hard to keep up with absolutely anything market on the market. Then we have Bookmaker. This is only for sports, really. It's basically an esports. They have already their token available, which is called the Azuro. We have featured this platform, years and years ago. But it's another one that you can go to in case you're interested in. I guess you could just do the betting on Stake as well. Stake is not going to have their own token. Would the Bookmaker have another airdrop? I don't know. But it's another one that you can basically go for. Now then, lastly, we do have Backpack Exchange, which obviously was on the thumbnail, so you obviously would know that I would eventually feature it. Now, it is invitee only feature as of right now to get into their prediction markets. Based on what I heard from them, it is also going to be fundamentally different from a lot of the other ones that actually exist. So that's going to be very interesting as they have like some different type of model. I think it was more decentralized if I remember right. And Backpack is obviously going to having their own airdrop happening, and that's going to be based on a lot of different factors, Mad Lads, affiliates, referrals, and doing spot and futures on their platform. And the prediction markets are probably also going to be part of the airdrop. And Backpack is obviously one company that acquired FTX on Europe. So Backpack has a lot of things going on for them, and it could be very, very valuable airdrop, guys. So definitely not sleep on Backpack. Obviously, it does require KYC, it does require orchestration, but when you have a KYC-based airdrops, they tend to perform rather well. But that basically is a wrap-up of these futures prediction markets. And of course, there are some other very smaller ones which were too shady to include on the list. And of course, there's going to be more of them in the future. Gemini has also one, but that's also another behind KYC. And of course, as I said in the beginning of the video, Kraken and Coinbase are going to be launching their own, and maybe some other exchanges like KuCoin, Gate, Binance. They are also going to be interested in that shit as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Obviously, support my channel by signing under my referral links to these platforms. And I will be seeing you in the next video when I have some alpha to share with you. Till then, see you soon.